Bo and I met at the Sidewalk Cafe in New York City circa 2002. He was quite a bit older than me, but still such a handsome, charming, young-spirited guy. He had this kind of quirky but polished, poetic, writing, playing personality style that played well in that anti-folk scene that was going on in the East Village around that time. Somehow we ended up playing music together and becoming friends. I would go to his apartment on the Upper West Side and we'd rehearse and eat bread and olive oil. We'd have conversations in his kitchen. I can still hear his voice. So clearly. So clearly. At that time, I was living in Queens with Andy. Man, Bo's kitchen. I can just feel the vibe. I imagine a lot of his friends can. The apartment I'm remembering was actually huge. Lots of rooms and space. I think I remember a big living room type area with a large window that let in tons of light and one of those big Persian type rugs. There wasn't much else in the room, I don't think. I remember vaguely a memory he told me of how at one point in his life he had become so down that he would lie on that rug on his back and just stare up at the ceiling. Maybe it wasn't that rug. I'm not sure. I wish I had paid closer attention and asked more questions. Anyway, we'd perform together sometimes. Mostly his music, which was great. There's much of me that actually prefers being the backup person. He recorded a CD called Take Your Time in his apartment. I sang backups on a few songs. So did Amy Hills. We were very lucky. The album is so good. It was just vocals and acoustic guitars. He was such a teacher of mine. I'm pretty sure that I hear some of him in some of my lines, rhythms, and melodies sometimes. It's like that Joni song. Part of you pours out of me in these lines from time to time. Bo tried to contact me about 8 years ago, I think it was, and I didn't return his phone call because I was going through a phase of not looking back. I found out he passed away a couple of years ago while mountain climbing, and such sadness surrounds the loss of Bo. Mostly because of the shared space, time, and music, collaboration. And knowing that there's no saying hello again in this lifetime. It's haunting to hear his voice in my ears, knowing that he's gone, and to hear our voices blended together the way they were. I really would have liked to have done some more work with him. That's the trouble with youth, I guess, is we live in permanence when we are young. I am remembering walking with him around the East Village, and he made a comment once when I was leaving his apartment that at the time felt like I was looking through a window outside in at a Christmas Eve gathering in someone else's house. I could tell it meant something much more to him than it did to me. But it didn't matter to me. I was so young. Perspective is such an interesting thing. I wrote recently, the death of a friend is a multi-layered and timeless evolution of thought and emotion, especially when there was a collaboration of an artistic nature. This is a picture of us doing a gig at the Sidewalk. His face is like the sunshine, and my head is turned up as if I am basking in his light. Man, I love him, and I miss him dearly. When I watch this performance, well, Bo, unfortunately, is cut out of the scene, and I wish I could just go in and move the video camera slightly to the left, but alas, I cannot. But when I watch this performance of us, it makes me wish I could throw my arms around him again.
Gonna work? Yeah, this is a song called Cross My Heart.
You need a little chirp chirp just to make sure.
I'll give you a little chirp chirp.
Do you want this one?
I don't want this to fall off. Chirp 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 chirp. Are you okay here? We're doing cross.
Yeah.
I've seen some lovers in my time. I've seen them wretched and sublime. Some love a lot, some hardly ever. I've even seen them last forever. But when love falters, desperation, the specter rises, desolation. Where love was hot, now there's cold fear. Don't be afraid, just listen here. Cross my heart and hope to die. You'll forget old love if you try. New love is better than regret. I've done it lots of times like that. Just throw away what's left behind. Don't look back and twist your mind. You can't spend what you ain't got. When you ain't got much, you can't lose a lot. Time never fixes broken hearts. It's only new love can do that. Don't kid yourself, don't stay alone. Go out and find another one. Yeah, go on out and play the field. If it ain't easy, never yield. Keep your eyes open, ask your friends. You'll find that new love never ends, never ends, never ends. Love saves the day and makes the night. Love is ecstasy and light. Remember that love conquers all. You'll find new life and new love strong. Love is caviar and quails, chocolate and nightingales, phosphorescence, evergreens, southern seas, aquamarine. Love is Shangri-La, Nirvana. You wanna do it when you wanna, when you wanna, when you wanna, when you wanna. It's a garden of delight. Don't pass it up, it's your birthright. Find love in any place you can. If you can't find it, look again. It's in the fields and in the trees, in every leaf and in the breeze. The wind is gonna blow it in. Take all you can, it ain't no sin. Feed your soul and make it thrive. Love all you need to be alive, 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 alive. That's all there is, there ain't no more. Ain't nothing else worth living for. If love don't do enough for you, go kill yourself and admit you're through. Love is butter, nuts, and cream. Love is color in your dreams. You know when love and lust combine, dynamite and valentines. It's earth and water, air and fire. Ain't nothing better than desire, oh desire, oh desire, oh desire. Cross my heart and hope to die. You'll hurt it all, now you know why. New love is better than regret. I've done it lots of times, you bet. Just throw away what's left behind. Don't look back, it twists your mind. Love is champagne, cookies, clover. Love make you wanna do it over. It's earth and water, air and fire. Ain't nothing better than desire, oh desire, yeah, desire.
I've seen some lovers in my time. I've seen them wretched and sublime. Some love a lot, some hardly ever. I've even seen them last forever. But when love falters, desperation, the specter rises, desolation. Where love was hot, now it's cold feet. Don't be afraid, just listen here. Cross my heart and hope to die. You'll forget old love if you try. New love is better than regret. I've done it lots of times like that. Just throw away what's left behind. Don't look back, it twists your mind. You can't spend what you ain't got. When you ain't got much, you can't lose a lot. Time never fixes broken hearts. It's only new love can do that. Don't kid yourself, don't stay alone. Go out and find another one. Yeah, go on out and play the field. If it ain't easy, never yield. Keep your eyes open, ask your friend. You'll find that new love never ends, never ends, never ends. Love saves the day and makes the night. Love is ecstasy and light. Remember that love conquers all. You'll find new life in new love's thrall. Love is caviar and quail, chocolate and nightingales, phosphorescence, evergreens, southern seas, aquamarine. Love is Shangri-La, Nirvana. You wanna do it when you wanna, when you wanna, when you wanna, when you wanna. The earth's a garden of delight. Don't pass it up, it's your birthright. Find love in any place you can. If you can find it, look again. It's in the fields and in the trees, in every leaf and in the breeze. The wind is gonna blow it in. Take all you can, it ain't no sin. Feed your soul and make you thrive. Love all you need to be alive, 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 alive. That's all there is, there ain't no more. Ain't nothing else worth living for. If love don't do enough for you, go kill yourself, admit you're through. Love is butter, nuts and cream. Love is color in your dreams. You know when love and lust combine, dynamite and valentines. It's earth and water, air and fire. Ain't nothing better than desire. Oh desire, oh desire, yeah desire. Cross my heart and hope to die. You've heard it all, now you know why. New love is better than regret. I've done it lots of times, you bet. Just throw away what's left behind. Don't look back, it twists your mind. Love is champagne, cookies, clover. Love make you wanna do it over. Is earth and water, air and fire. Ain't nothing better than desire.